what's going on, everybody? Choco here, and welcome back to some more How to Minecraft Season 6. And I'm going to have to be that guy. Oh, Whiskey with a 43-month resub, interrupting my intro. I mean, either way, thank you, man. But yeah, today we gonna be out here. I'm gonna be doing that curveball thing again. All right, you know, it's like we had a plan. The plan's thrown out the window because today was the release of a world expansion quest, and the quest is called All Seeing Eye. Now you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, like, okay, so like, but this expansion quest, so we don't typically hold on to a whole heck of a lot in terms of cash, but this particular time we might have a shot at making some money here. Maybe, possibly, we'll have to see. There's also some chat about this. I don't know. I also, you know, said this because XD, I thought it was funny. So apparently they're going to change some value or something. I'm not sure if that means like that's the number we need for like the amount of it we need to turn in, or if this is like the amount of money we make. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna have to look into that. Machine, thank you for a 2-month resub, Pog. But yeah, wait, hold on. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. All Seeing Eye, we need 6,000 Ender Eyes. 6,000, that's quite a bit. And top 5 contributors will get $33 per item. Every other contributor will get $16.50. So we stand to make some pretty decent bank today. To facilitate this as well. Oh, and actually, random aside. So MC stats, right? You can see the max level cap has risen, and we've been unlocked from 200 to 300. Now, to a lot of, or I think it's 300. I'm actually not sure. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, 300. Okay, so this is actually a big deal because a lot of the MCMMO breakpoints are at 250. So we were kind of just below that point. We can do some really crazy stuff. We're not going to get into that too terribly much today, but what we will do is it's Sunday, which means that this is also, let me check to make sure he doesn't have a, no, I'm not going to do that, bro. COD. Why are baked potatoes worth so much? I mean, I guess they're not quite, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna really worry about it. I should be talking to this dude, to be honest with you. I'm so poor. I need every dime I can get. But Skill Tree is of course released today. We already have done our Pioneer all the way through, which gave us the 2 homes, as well as honestly pretty much every single thing that's super. This is the OP. This is the OP one. The Skill Tree that has the most value. This branch has the most. We are working on Assailant. Combatant would theoretically be next. Architect potentially after that. But let's go ahead and go into Assailant. So we've gotten all these. This was the big one. However, it was brought to my attention by chat that your damage, actually it might be YouTube comments, but the damage you deal helps to dictate how much MCMMO experience you receive, which means that this, in theory, now this doesn't work in the Corrupted Dimension, but that's okay with us. I'm not too worried about the Corrupted Dimension stuff, but this should allow us to go ahead and deal more damage to mobs in the overworld. And you might be like, well, what's the point of that? Well, number one, it simplifies a couple of things. It simplifies certain kinds of activities that we do. So for example, when we go mending, it's not necessarily a guaranteed one-shot kill for some of those pigmen. And so this will help resolve some of that. It also makes sure that we can more or less steadily kind of handle certain kinds of critters a little bit more handily. It's not the world's biggest deal, but this will also make our MCMMO increase at a much more rapid rate, which should be really cool. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this. Originally, I kind of like scoffed at it. I was like, whatever. But because MCMMO scales with that, this could lead to some really crazy stuff. Like we might be able to get some really good value out of this. It seems like everyone on the server has kind of just decided that axes are just like, well, who cares? With Forged being in there, I know I'm not saying the full thing. I just don't particularly like saying it. But for Forged, I know it's super strong for armor repair and stuff like that, and it's like almost impossible to shatter it. To that end, what I'm going to assume will be the case is I'm going to actually go ahead and start saying, well, if armor is going to become more and more difficult to break, maybe we'll also get into some axes if we decide to look into PvP. The Assailant thing should help with that. So we've maxed out 2 different trees now. So Assailant, obviously, we've got all the way to the end of that. Pioneer, same thing. The next question is, well, what comes after? It's between Architect and really it's this. I want this negative 50% tool durability loss. Craft Anywhere is, you know, it's slowly growing on me. Haste is also kind of nice. Top I really could care less about. Assailant has just so many good things. I don't really care about the player head drops, but 10% dodge is huge. Double potion length is huge. The negative 50% attack speed delay, I'm kind of skeptical about, but maybe there's something to be had here. This actually, I think in terms of the breakdown, I think this might actually benefit axes the most because of the way this plays out. It's hard for me to tell. It kind of, we'll have to see. This, in theory, should be able to do a couple of other really neat things, but since MCMO is kind of goofy, we'll have to see how that goes. But this will be something we have plenty of time to think about. This will be at least a month, pretty much, right? My feeling is that we'll go here. And then if we're still rocking and rolling here, then we'll go ahead and kind of go into this whole path. The real big one isn't really the haste even, it's actually this guy right here. This will help us break a couple of different points in terms of the way that the tools and stuff work. So this could be pretty neat. I don't know. I don't have very many instances where I really need that. So anyways, that's the game plan for all that. We got Assailant. Let's go and make some money today, shall we? So today's all about making that dollar bill, and we're gonna go see what is going on, and hopefully we are able to get some stuff going here. So again, Ender Pearls are not really the main question for us with the Eyes of Ender. Instead, it's actually gonna be the Blaze Powder. Blaze Powder, we don't have a farm per se, but we do know the location of a spawner. Now the question is anyone at that spawner? If anyone is at the spawner, then fair play. Then we're gonna go ahead and focus on maybe I'll go into the end and we'll kind of poke around a little bit. But my hope is that we're gonna go into the Nether, go pick up some blazes, and hopefully have a good time. So that's the hopeful thing. Why do you keep? I thought I told you to go away. Please stop this nonsense. All right, so let me go here. I think I have to go forward and then hang a left, if I remember correctly. Correction, I am stupid and I have no idea where I'm going. Oh wait, it's right here. Yeah, I was right. Oh, Pog. All right, cool. All right, so let me go down. Oh God, I'm having so many horrible flashbacks to freaking me doing the Wither Skull grind. Ugh. All right. Anyways, let's go see. Let's go see if anyone's in the Blaze spawner. We don't care about these random errant ones. These things are whatever. And let's go take a look. I'm not seeing any name tags popping up. It's right there. Let me see. So this 100% damage increase should be... Oh, no one's here. Pog? All right, sweet. Good deal. So let's go see. Let me take this off, put the nice chest plate on. And I'll even put the elytra in my offhand because I'm crazy. All right, so this we walled off. I might actually want to wall off a little bit more. Can I? Well, I don't really need to worry about the roof. The roof isn't really the big problem here, so. Oh. Oh my word, the damage! Oh my Pog champs, the damage. Oh my word, that is just a slaughter. That's a massacre right there is what that is. Good grief. What? Okay, I gotta admit, so in terms of practicality, yeah, this is not the most practical of the skills to acquire. But my goodness, if that isn't the most satisfying thing you've ever seen, holy macaroni. And for the blaze rods, especially with this, I don't need to convert this farm because I'm killing them as fast as they appear. I can't increase their spawn rate unless they decide to merge spawners or something, but like, we can one punch blazes. Oh, that's outstanding. That's actually really cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and also do swords, yeah? So let's take a look here. Blazes have a 3x multiplier, so we're gonna look at that 36 experience right there, and that's gonna be the main thing that we're focusing on for the time being. I'm not even critting, and that's ridiculous. And let's see what we got, and it didn't go up. I feel lied to. I feel betrayed. I feel hurt. I feel like I trusted that MCMO would work, and well, this seems like not a thing. All right, so let me go ahead, and I'm gonna punch a couple of these, and let's see. So slash unarmed, Let's see if the MCMO maybe is just goofed up or something. I don't know. Because swords we did hit pretty high pretty quick, so. Oh my word! Even my fists are fists of fury! Let's go! That had to have been worth. I can't spell unarmed. Okay. Okay, so all the MCMO is broken. PogChamp. It's exactly what you want to see, Kappa. Oh, wait, you're right. Spawners won't work. They'll work at the gold farm, though. Dot, dot, dot. We might have to pay a visit to the gold farm later on. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I completely forgot about the spawners not being, like, they don't have souls. Our gold farm, though, is natural, so we can go ahead and train there. I'm really tempted to just go right now, but I don't think I should. Ah! I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready! No! They got off a shot! What kind of world do I live in where I can let a blaze hit me in its mind at least once? Big sad. Also, ultra big sad. I may or may not have completely forgotten. I completely forgot to bring a shulky. I have no way to store my stuff. I also have a lot of random junk in my inventory. Get out of here. You know, actually, weirdly, that's another thing. The shulker boxes will be easier to kill. I know that's not like a really big deal or anything, but I suppose that's also true. We'll have to be thinking about a couple of like little things that we could do with 100%. I mean, the real consequence I can think of right now, the big one, is that this makes. Well, is that even true? I don't know. This might raise the value of certain farms I previously kind of scoffed at because I'm just like, there's not really a point. One of those farms may very well be an Enderman farm. I will have to say, this is one of those things I just hadn't ever really paid a lot of credence to because it doesn't really affect us. But yeah, this is the episode, guys. If you're like, oh man, I wonder if he's gonna be doing like something really wild or something. If you don't find this to be wild enough for you, then this is unfortunately gonna be the end of the line, I guess, for the video. But we're gonna be sitting here and I'm just gonna I'm gonna grind blaze rods. This is about as fast as we can go. I do want to be a heavy hitting contributor for this. Remember that we do get 2 per. So we're, ow, don't be jerks. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and farm this bad boy up. It was, I think, what, 6,000? How many? I can't remember. But we're gonna have to go ahead and just kind of keep on plodding along here, and we'll just keep on punching them out. But yeah, man, this is gonna be some nutty stuff. Is there a... No, there's just a little fire. Then let me see. So if we're looking for 3,000, which means that I'm gonna need to go north of 50 stacks here. That's pretty wild. Of course, as soon as I put my weapon away, it did that. Big sad. Ow. I can't believe you've done this. All right, oak planks, because I'm a peasant. Oh, wait, thank you. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, can we not be jerks for a moment? Possible? All right. So we'll start depositing, those things in there. Chat, I'm depending upon you to do the math. How many stacks of this do I need, in theory? Also, I'm gonna have to kill that guy, because I would like a chance at some wither skeleton skulls. Oh man, I approve of all of this. I approve, and that was with the not smite sword. My smite sword should be doing way more damage. I don't know when the multiplier will kick in, but yeah, that's insanely satisfying. Okay, so we're looking at 47 stacks of blaze rods is what I seem to be understanding. Is it 47 stacks for 6,000, or is it 47 stacks for the blaze rods 3,000? Question mark. 47 stacks of 3K blaze rods. Right, so what's 3,000 divided by 64? How many of those stacks will I need? Which number is for what? 47 stacks with 3K? Gotcha. Okay, so It's 40, so basically 47. Let's just go to the full 47. So I need to grind out 47 stacks. Pretty, ooh, that was, wow, that was a really good Spawnerino. Pretty exciting. You know what would be actually super smart is if I had brought the beacon here. That's okay. It's okay. Choco does not always brain. Ow. I would really appreciate it if you guys could be more considerate whenever I'm not paying attention to just not shoot me. That'd be great. Oh, so good. So good. So Blaze Spawner obviously is not super consistent, but it at least we know for sure that blazes will appear here if we wait. So it's pretty low effort farming. I say we give this a go. I'm gonna probably drag this out to about the hour mark, and then we're gonna start converting into probably starting to worry about the Ender Pearl side of the equation. Ender Pearls shouldn't be nearly as bad. So it stands to reason to me that if it's 47 stacks-ish for the Blaze rods, we're gonna be looking at 94 of the actual Ender Pearls. 94 is a lot, don't get me wrong. It's, oh, and it's not even 94. It's like 94 times 4, right? Because it's only 16 per stack. So we're talking like 376 or something. I'm just like, yeah, something like that. It's we need some astronomically high number. Oh man. You know what, actually? I wonder, can I make you have a nicer platform? I think you're a 3, isn't it? I can't remember. I can't remember what the distance is. Oh, a 9 by 9. Oh, okay. So I need to go 4 out. Yeah, sure, why not? Ow! Oh, you jerk. I thought you had knocked me off. I thought you had just Mufasa'd me. Please no. Let's see. Let me go ahead, break these down so we can get a little bit more effective conversions on the bad boy. Let me not stand right by death. With all prot though, we should, even if I do fall in the lava, I should have plenty of time to adjust for the whole being on fire thing. So should be okay. Nope, not planks. Planks are a bad idea. Another brick, however, sounds pretty lit. Oh no, did it spawn above me, you little weasel? Oh, what the? Alright. Okay. Odd, but fine. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and then we have to go 1 deeper. Ooh. Deeply satisfying being able to one-punch these kids out. That'd be pretty excellent. Can you float up to me? I'm not terribly comfortable fighting you there. Thank you. Ow! All right, Secret Service Blaze. Let's calm down a little bit. All right, let's see here. We're talking 1, 2 here as well. Wow, you guys suddenly started coming out in droves, huh? All right, so let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then this would make 4, I believe. Ow. Would really deeply appreciate if you guys would stop being jerks and like surprise attacking me. Not honorable. Looks like Sweeping Edge does not proc the 100% damage. Big sad. But such is life. Alright. It's not perfect, but it's what we have. Alright. Then we'll just dig that out. Waste no blaze rod. And netherrack the rest of these boys. I don't know if I've ever interacted with Shovel, really. It's very unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. I know we just lost some Netherrack. I know Netherrack's not technically renewable. I'm very sad about that, too. Ow! I didn't know you were alive! Guess you were another one that was hiding in the shadow of the other one. That's pretty sneaky. I gotta... Wait. No. The Netherrack's alive! We can still recover the Netherrack! Don't you worry. I'm coming for you! Other people may not know of how many wonderful things you can do for us, which is basically nothing. But still, you are not renewable. I will try to protect you. Come hitherto, my child. Alright. And then let's go ahead and make this. Alright, so that looks like a nice 4. And then let's go ahead and wall that off. I'm really nervous. I'm about to get XD'd right off this cliff. Just kidding, we're best. We are the greatest of gamers. And alright. And then we're just gonna go ahead and poke out a little bit more of that ceiling there. I don't believe there'd be any kind of weird behavior with that, but just in case. Alright, just absolutely cutting these guys down. I think we have to go combatant. I can't imagine us not. Because if I can get like attack faster, and in addition to attacking faster, also do this much damage in PvE. I know that sounds really stupid, but like I could just like infinite swing. Like we can 100-0 like our gold farm, for example, pretty well, which is pretty exciting stuff, to be honest with you. All right, so let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, okay, so we're at a 9x9 plate. Feels pretty good. And now I think we just hang out here and we should be all good to go. I do want to make this look a little bit less of a hot mess though while I'm here. I mean, you know, might as well pretty up the place a little bit, you know? Make it a little bit safer perhaps. So let me go ahead and just we'll take a hot second here. Make it a little bit more presentable, you know? It's kind of like tidying your room before your parents find out. It's like, yeah, I'm totally living in a neat way. Promise. Mom, if you're hearing this, I do live in a neat way. Just whatever you do, don't do a surprise inspection. That's all I'm asking. Oh, hello. Are we getting a Pete raid? What's going on here? Seeing a whole bunch of hearts in chat. Question mark? Pizza raid. Well, hello. Well, we all had a good time over with Petey. Also, if you guys didn't know, Petey has actually apparently started another SMP series. I know. I too felt really hurt that he was cheating on H6M with another group of people, but you know what? I've come to accept it. When you're that handsome, I can understand. You're going to be really popular with everybody, all the crafters, you know? And we couldn't possibly hoard all that handsomeness in one place. If you want to check that out, you can check him out in the description. His link should be of the many links featured. But you can certainly check that out. I believe it's called, what is it called? It's called Sourceblock, question mark? Sourceblock SMP? I can't remember. But yeah, pretty neato stuff. It doesn't seem to have like a lot of restrictions, and it's vanilla as well. So that should be really cool, because you guys should be able to mirror quite a bit of what they do in your own Java worlds. And I would assume that it's Java. I can't imagine that they did this on like Bedrock or Pocket. Good Lord, I can't. I don't even want to think about a world where he was having to do this on Pocket Edition. I don't know, man. Maybe I give Pocket Edition too hard of a time. I don't know. I have to figure that out for myself too. I need to figure out what I'm doing with, like, I kind of wanted to explore the mechanics of like Bedrock and Pocket Edition, but like I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of scary. Like it's kind of sketchy. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on. The goings-ons of the things we're about due for one. Achoo! Oh, come on. That was pretty close. That wasn't like right on or anything, but... Ow, really? Bruh. Alright, so... And let's see here. We can clean this up a little bit more. And all that good things. Yeah, source blocks. Alright, so yeah, we got confirmation that it is the source block series. You would have to go, he has a video on his channel, which might also explain a little bit more of that. So check it out if you'd like to. And should be a pretty good time, as is with most things about PD. Pretty good time in general. I heard spawning. Alright, now let me see here. just gonna go ahead, put those bad boys into here. Can you not be rude? Is that possible? Like, I don't mind that you spawn, but can you like spawn in a non-rude way? Question mark? All right, and then there we go. We now have a nice flat roof on here. I know that's like kind of like a very simple thing, but hey, you know what? I think it looks pretty nice. I think we're kind of catching on to something here. Maybe even want to rip out that nether brick and replace with netherrack, just so it's consistent, you know? Next spawn, maybe I think we'll do it. Let's see here. Oh, did we get him? Got them all, boys. We got them. All right. Oh, and also we got a Nautilus shell. Random aside. We did like one more. I don't want to call it a roll, but like we tried one more time. We took another swing at the drown, and we did end up getting that as well, which is pretty exciting to be honest. Actually, you know what? Low key, maybe I don't want to be there. Hold on. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna leave them be for a moment. I'm gonna actually purposely try to avoid antagonizing them. I want to see if we can get like a nice, like big fat stack of those guys, which actually may not even be a desirable result now that I think about it. But I want to see. Let's see. Let's just try. Okay. So what we're waiting for is we're waiting to see the tag pop up. Ooh, baby, what we got going on? Just gotta wait for some more blaze rods to appear. Hey, Choco, how's the nether? Hot, yet somehow still cooler than Texas. Oh, I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I know I have a problem. But, you know, sometimes, man. Sometimes you just gotta make those kinds of jokes. I'm a little bit alarmed that I don't see a name tag. How dare you? Try to just meander out here. Can you not? You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. Why does it sound like there's a million of them in there, though? I'm gonna just pull that out real quick. Mike? Oh, Lord. Mike Haber? Thank you for gifting one sub to Trotbot. Interessant. Nope. Are there just not enough in there? Do we take a peek? Yeah, take a peek. Oh, yeah, they should have been stacking. The stacking's not working on these guys. Yeah! I'm really concerned they're going to burn your own blaze rods. Please. Please don't. Ow. Go ahead and kill me. Just don't burn the blaze rods, man. I don't want to undo the farm that's been already done. All right, so it's like, what, 47 stacks, right? Which means that, what, this is 27... and then 20, 54. So there's 54 stacks total here. So we need to get to like around here or something like that. Oh my word. Oh my Atlanta. All right, let's see here. Come on, baby. Spawn for me. That's so incredible. That's so deeply satisfying. Do I have a problem? I think I might have a problem, guys. 46 stacks and 54 stray. So yeah, we're looking at 47 stacks basically. So we'll see. We do have looting on the sword. Oh my Lord. Yeah, so the ender pearls we'll have to see. It actually probably would be faster overall and like honestly quite a bit easier to just farm the ender pearls from the enderman. Especially with this 100% damage buff. Like, I mean, need I say more? But we'll have to see. We'll have to figure it out. But we'll see. Yeah, we could technically cycle, though, for Ender Pearls. The only problem is that Ender Pearls will be a 2-step from Villagers. And honestly speaking, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something that I have to really worry about all that much. I don't remember if the Enderman stack. I kind of want to say that they did, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So we'll have to see. Yeah, each Blaze Rod does give 2 powder indeed. So we're looking at 3,000 Blaze Rods, which was that 47 stack amount that we're hunting for. He lived! Oh, I'm so sad right now. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm also kind of alarmed that Sweeping Edge doesn't seem to be getting modified by this at all. I wonder how the damage multiplier works. I wonder if it's the base damage that's increased. Well, no, because then it would agree. I don't know. I don't know how that's working. Boom, boom, boom. We're at 36. Man, this is a slow going. Where are we at? 30 minutes into the episode. My lord! What in the world is happening? I mean, I guess we had the intro and everything, but still, we're not making good time at this at all. This is pretty slim pickings. Uh-oh. Yes, buff that price. Buff that price. Buff that price. Get me rich. Get me rich. Come on. Do it, Edmonds. Make it worth $1 million. Oh. Oh, AoE damage. You deserve better than this. Let's turn off some of this fire, shall we? Oh, Lord. There's fire up there. Let's see. Are we all good? Yeah, we're all good. We all good. Man, oh man. And this is as fast as we can go, really. Unless we were to find another fortress that has 2 of these guys, like, smushed together. But outside of that, this is about what we're doing. We were saying 80 top 5 and 40 anyone below top 5 could still change. Oof. Oof? I don't know. That seems pretty good, right? 80 for 80 and there's 6,000 of them? So what? The total pot's like 480, is that right? That doesn't sound bad. Oh no, why would you contribute it now before it's what? Why did you contribute it now, Vic? What are you doing? Oh, but 200K. What the flip? We'll be dead before we get the world expansion quest. We'll just die of old age. Dead gum you, Coder! Coder! You little handsome rat, you. Think you funny? You think you're funny? Abby, thank you for the 2-month resub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you way more than my... I mean, admittedly, he's pretty hot, you know what I mean? He's smoking. That said, he's, you could say he's kind of all over the place. You know, he's fallen to pieces. I worry sometimes that he gets burnt out. Huh? 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 Pretty good, right? Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, another stack has been acquired. Yikers, imagine a world. We're only 4 stacks there. Oof. So, yeah, that's actually brutal. Timing-wise, that is insane. Ow! Jerks. Man, you know what? Oh, you know what we should do? Oh, we can go halvesies on... Oh, we should totally halvesies this with Kenny. I don't even know why I didn't think... Well, honestly, though, do I want to go halvesies on this with Kenny? Or do I just want to hoard them all for myself? Get all the money. And then blow it all away. In the corrupted dimension to get like 8 wooden nose. I know how this is gonna go. I know how this works. Ain't my first rodeo. Ow. The blaze rods are okay. As long as the blaze rods are okay. Oh man, we making blaze rods up in here. Oh, why did I do that to myself? Okay, actually, isn't it blaze? I think spawners, you can technically double layer them. I think. It's been a minute. I don't remember how this works. I think there was a double layer thing that you used to be able to do. You might still be able to do them. The big thing about AFK blaze farms or this kind of stuff, though, is that the idea is that you're supposed to AFK them and then come back and then go to town. But there's no point for us because we're literally killing them as fast as they spawn. Ow. 4 of them, Pog! I can't... So I have to believe that I'm the only one that's gonna have... Like, I should be the fastest output of blaze rods, right? I don't know how else in the world you would be getting more than this. Because I don't think there is another blaze spawner yet. I know that there was a nether fortress that I was eyeing over by... if you go through the nether portal near where the end is, you pop out at another nether fortress. But, yeah, one of those future choco problems, I suppose. I have a cheer from Rolling saying, you should get ender pearls around the time you get 30 stacks in case other people contribute. Yeah, maybe we'll cut it down in half then. We'll do like 24 and then some ender pearls, and then we'll kind of have them in reserve and ready to rock and roll. Maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, the shovel is indeed all fixed. That's a sword. Okay, so that's all done. All done like these blazes' lives. The wanton savagery. All right, Yasha, dual wheel, baby. I wish I could swing with both. That'd be so cool. I don't even care if it doesn't do any damage, but it'd be cool. I could just swing them like a lunatic. Just be like, whoop, zip in there and slice and dice. Oh, that'd be lit. So, how's it going? Wanna spawn some more? Oh man, it's not looking good, chat. It's not looking good. We're almost an hour in. I don't want to do the ender pearls yet because we don't have nearly enough of these. We'll blow through the ender pearls like nothing. Ender pearls, again, are not the problem. I think, actually, if anything, we should kind of flex and we should just try to, like, stay here near the blaze spawner. I think that's going to have to be the thing. It's going to have to be the play. So, let's not worry about the ender pearls because, again, ender pearls should be a fairly quick thing. Endermen spawn, like, super insanely quickly. I missed melee attacks. Hello? Hi, my name is Choco. I have no idea how to play video games. Please send help. Hey! Hey there, wanna spawn some more blazes? About 3 million. That was one. I'm very angry right now. You think you're funny, kid? I saw your name tag. You think you're funny? Please turn it off. Please switch this to something else. Please, I don't like this one. I don't like it. Stop. You know what? No, I'm not gonna. Nope. Ha! Ah, take that, you jerk. Trying to come up in here. Trying to freaking make me super spookin' scared. Little sneaky admins be sneaking. Maybe some sneaky badgers, man. Super sneaky badgers. 2, 3. It's just so nice to watch them just fall like that in that orderly of a fashion It is incredibly and immensely satisfying. Also, Yasha's done. But my word. You want to spawn some more? Huh? Huh? Ooh, think of a 25-bit cheer from Rolling saying just for good measure. I wish I had those kinds of problems. Yeah. The roundness of a number is what really impacts my life right now. Chat. YouTube comment section. Thank you for always dealing with all the nonsense I give to you all. I know sometimes it can get a little bit weird here. How are you doing? I know this could end very poorly for me. But there are certain points in a Chocobo's life where we just can't give in to the terrorism. We do not negotiate with terrorists, Coder. You hear me? It is the position of these united Chocos that we will not give in to terror. We will not give in to fear. We will only have hope in our hearts. Watch. I like corner my eye. I'm gonna see Coder just pop out of nowhere and just be like, "Yo, what's up, man?" Super glue some headphones onto me. That's a magma cube. Do I want magma cream? Nah. If he happens to come by here, great. If not, no problem. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this soundless thing, because I'm getting trolled by admins, which is pretty fantastic. Oh, thank goodness. Nobody tell him that we're back. Only on 5 stacks. Big unfortunate. Boop, boop. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Even though I made so much fun over the fact that this did not look like a great perk, it is kind of, it's not the most practical of perks, but it is kind of funny. Like it is kind of just banterful. I don't know if I particularly, well, depends. I don't know. Depends on how if the dodge chance is additive, then that'd be pretty cool. If it's multiplicative, I don't really care, but it looked like it was saying it was plus 10%, so I think that's like a flat on the top additive thing, which would be pretty nice. You can farm Blaze in the Corrupted world? Why risk it? Do they drop more Blaze Rods? Because barring them dropping more Blaze Rods, I don't know if I care. Because it's way harder, and it can be far more dangerous. So why would I go there? When I can live in this peaceful area right here. Better spawn rates? Yeah, also better death rates. You know, that's a good way to not have any farm, is by freaking dying. You want to know what the biggest sad face moment would be? Is me dying out there and then losing all my stuff. What is love? Oh, my stuff is all healed. This was actually just a repair episode. Sorry, guys. I just was trying to, you know, pretend like it wasn't, but let's be serious. This was just a repair episode. All of our gear is repaired. Feeling pretty good about myself. All right, time to go ahead and yeet myself off a cliff. If you place torches around a spawner, more will spawn. I'll try it. Sounds like witchcraft to me. I don't. I kind of. I'm currently spamming X to doubt, but yeah. If I stand in lava, they spawn like crazy. The lava's all the way down there. I don't want to jump all the way down there. Okay, now we wait. Eat a golden carrot. Blazes need darkness? Oh, really? So wouldn't it be better then if I just seal the whole thing up? What's my light level in here? Oh. Well, yeah, we can make it a little bit darker. That's absurd. Well, I guess you can make an argument, though, that if we go into the Corrupted, we can make MCMO swords go up and stuff. I suppose that's possible. Alright, it's a cage match, boys. We in here now. Zero light, all darkness. Cage fight between the most fearsome predator of these lands, the Choco. Versus Blazes. Oh dear, oh dear. If I twerk on it, it'll spawn faster. You think if my character tooted right now, it'd explode? What am I for? Hello, brain? Why did I just revert back to a kindergartner? Wait, kindergartners? I don't know how ages work anymore. I'm revealing the fact that I'm actually timeless. I am the faceless one. Hello, hi. Get out of here. Yep. Okay. This is pretty riveting content. I know you guys are just absolutely losing it over this kind of stuff, but it is what it is. Ooga, booga, ooga, booga. Spawn for me. Actually, you know what? If one of the mods would like to produce a children's story that is not copyright, but if there's like a free children's story, I'll totally read you guys a storytime book right now, right here, right now. If the mods is willing to pull one up for me, I'd do it. I'd read a story time. We can have a little story time with Choco, as you you know, listen to the mass murdering of Blaze as I read you his children's story. I'm down for that. You'll be in the top 3. Oh yeah, I'm not too concerned. Ow. I'm not too terribly concerned about us being able to be in the top 5, considering there are currently 4 people online. Sing the witch doctor song. Ooh-wee, ooh-ah, walla walla, ting tang. Tang is kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. Tang is pretty legit. Do Americans have Tang? I think Americans have Tang, right? You guys have like weird stuff. You don't have like Ovaltine over here, but you have like Nesquik or something. Choco acting like he hasn't been in America for ages. Imagine a world. What's Tang? It's kind of like this orange powder. It's like it's a thing they can put to your water and it can make it taste like orange flavor. Pretty good. It's insanely sweet. You cannot get Eyes of Ender from villagers. You can, however, get Ender Pearls from villagers. So that's a possibility. That'd be pretty hysterical if you could get Eyes of Ender from villagers. Pretty fun. What be this? No, I'm not gonna read my own fan fictions. Come on now. What do you think I am? We have 7 stacks, Pog. We're getting up there. You got a stack? Yeah, I know. We're gonna hold on to them. There's no point in me going back and forth all the time, you know? So we'll continue gathering more because I have to break down a wall, and I remember, I think it's this wall, and wait, no, it's this. Wait, which way is the way out? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, this way is the way out. No, what have I done? Hydrate astronauts? That's really cool. So apparently Tang was invented by NASA for an effective way to hydrate astronauts. That's kind of nice. Tang's still here. It's just hard to find. Okay, fair, fair, fair. How many stacks were we aiming for? 47? Right? Is that the right number? It's like 46 and 54 or something. Ow. Might be able to grinder while I'm here. Building and also fighting blazes that are spawning around it is probably not the best. Also, there's not really a point. Because, like, we're not allowed to AFK and stuff. If you could AFK and everything, then that'd be one thing. But because we're not running with that kind of ability, it's kind of a moot point. Like, yeah, we could, in theory, build one. And yeah, we could, like, I could, instead of me, like, constantly having to farm this, I could literally just AFK and wait. But I don't see the point of that. I'd much rather this at least be somewhat engaging for you guys. So you're not just watching me just sitting there as like more and more blazes stack and stack and stack. Because that's the equivalent of watching grass grow. Ew, yikes. Do I know how to set up an ender pearl farm in the end? Vaguely. Ender pearls are one of those things where I just don't really care about it, to be honest with you. Because it's one of those things where you set them up and that's all fine and dandy, but you don't really, like, I don't need them. I very seldom need enchants, so I don't need the levels for enchanting or anviling. I don't really need it for a whole lot of things, so. Ow. Ow. Why am I farming so many blaze rods? Because that thing on the very top there, World Expansion Quest, All-Seeing Eye. I need to get many Eyes of Sauron. You can get Eyes of Ender from clerics. Pretty sure you're wrong. I'll double check. Yeah, it's not on here. Maybe this is a bedrock thing that you're thinking of. Nope, even on bedrock it doesn't work. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Where am I from? I am, well, it depends. You mean like ethnically? I'm from South Korea. If you're asking like where I'm from Pittsburgh, City of Champions. Unless we're feeling lazy, in which case we turn to really weird franchises. Where do I live? Oh, I'm in the United States. I'm in these United States of America. Over in Texas. Teja. Yeah, I believe you got that sub from Kenny Magical. I could be wrong. I think you're one of the 5. Also, this would be a great time for me to interrupt your blaze farming for just 1 second to talk to you about Twitch. Come join me on Twitch. I play on here often. Most things I record, I tend to play on Twitch. And it's a good time. Only time I don't do that is if I'm trying to make a whip up a surprise of some sort. So like the estate builds, like whole thing I did off stream and stuff like that. But generally speaking, you'll see me running around on stream, whatever else. You can usually bait me into getting a stream going as well. Be like, Choco, the sky is above me. It's like, wow, really? Yeah, you should stream because of it. All right, that makes perfect sense to me. Ooh. Pelf? Pelf? Is that what your name is? Are you like an elf of some sort? Well, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hope you appreciate. I appreciate you. I hope you like, is what I meant to go for. The subs and stuff. Oh, also, I saw Ashley. Ooh, do I want to tease that? Actually, if you're on Twitch chat, let me tease you with a little image that your girl Ashley did show. Okay, hopefully this doesn't like open up into like doomsday. I think we'll be fine. All right. Check this out. So Ashley's, she's from the goodness of her heart, because I am super broke at the moment. She is hooking us up with some emotes. And, you know, she'll get around to them when she gets around to them. I'm not going to stress about it. But we do have, like, a bunch more sub emote things on Twitch now. So whenever those come around, we should be looking at emotes 2.0. And they're going to look litty. So I'm pretty excited. But I am pretty stoked. She's done a revamp of them. I'm pretty sure it was Kess that did the original ones. I was thinking about that a little bit more. But here are some other ones that you guys can have as like little spoilerinos. Yes, thank you for sharing all of Ashley's links. If you'd like to give her some light peer pressure, you could also do that and see if we can get him faster, Kappa. Just kidding. Don't bother her. Just tell her thank you, if anything. Tell her thank you for being the amazing Ashley that she is. She really does help us out a lot. She also keeps us relatively sane in most of the survival games that we play together. I don't like that they are doing that to me. They're like ramming themselves into me and doing damage. I'm not really too big of a fan of that. Anytime you bother her about a project, she delays it a day, FYI. Please do not bother her. Only send her love. I always find it really weird when someone adds me on Snapchat. I'm pretty sure I have never uploaded anything onto Snapchat. Do I have enough emeralds to buy the ender pearls? Absolutely not. And I don't know why I would. I'm just going to go into the end and just go to town with my sword. Oh my word. This kind of riveting content. But you know what? This is pretty much the only way I can make money. Like, yeah, we could go mining, I guess. But like, really, this is one of the very few ways that we can make money on the server, so. Is it QC? No. I don't remember. I want your strange beard pictures, Whiskey. Stop. Hey, did you see the new PS5? Nope. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, actually. So apparently Petey had a pretty decent reaction to the dolphin thing. I don't know if he recorded his like actual reaction, but he seemed pretty pleased with it. I only got to see a little quick thing about it, but it seemed like he enjoyed the little dolphin gift, so I think that was pretty good. Love for Mr. Speedy and Carrot. Mr. Speedy and Carrot. That's an interesting combination of folks, but okay, thank you. Ah! I'm not saying sell the iron from the Iron Golem farm, but you can sell the iron from the Iron Golem farm. Yeah, I've heard some very different things about that. Holy smokes, Pelf, good grief. Pelf just gifted 10 tier 1 subs to the community. Fairs, paper, cake, Jack. Oh, congratulations, Jax. The chosen one, literally the chosen one. Engarak, Lumino, Avisek, Ladies Irelia, and Stolen Recluse. Congratulations to you all. If you got one of those gifted subs, be sure to thank Pelf. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you, fam. That's actually wild. Chad, can we get some love for the Pelf Pelf up in here? If I ever get an elf on the shelf, I'm gonna name him Pelf. I think it's the only thing I can do now. Later. Ooh, we're getting close to having 4 full Stackerinos. We're getting there. It's getting there indeed. Oh no, I guessed wrong. Good deal. Boop, boop, up, boop. There we go. Make sure you take a moment to drink some water, stretch out your soul. It's always good to do. Drinking water, you jerks. I plan on playing Red Dead 2 when it comes to PC. I'm too broke for that. I don't even know if I have time for that. I heard Red Dead 2 is like a pretty like grindy game. He's being kidnapped? Nah. You'll know if I'm being kidnapped because I'll be like, wait, I need to build a couple more things before I get stolen. Hold on. Do you know how many people want to kidnap me? Get in line, kid. Make a super cleric, you're going to trade 1 emerald per ender pearl, it'll be more efficient. Yeah, we do have that. Only problem is that, again, it's a multi-step thing. So I would have to get the emeralds first in order to trade, and that means I'd have to waste like day-night cycles and stuff. And it's weird. And right now, well, I guess right now it won't be too bad, but later on it would be pretty brutal. Ow. 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 Stop being jerks! Roar! Okay. Would kidnap you, but only you, so you can build an MC for me, please. Please, not like this. That would be such a weird... Where am I? What's going on? Me all scared. I need you to build me that farm you made. What? What? Just build. If you build it, they will come. If you guys don't know where that's from, I'm very disappointed with all of you. Great baseball movie! How dare all of you? Hello? Could I interest you in spawning some of them lovely little blazes? I'd appreciate that. How do you one-shot blazes? Because we got the assailant's final skill, which is 100% damage to PvE mobs, not working in the corrupted dimension, but hilariously strong in overworld. And also PogChamp. This means I should be able to one-shot the creepers that like pop up from time to time, which would be nice. Best way money goes to the families of the 2 boys. I don't know them, so I'm a little skeptical about it. Yeah, I leave that to Artie or Tex's judgment. If you would like to ask them, you can, I guess, whisper them and see how they feel about it. I don't know, man. Recently, there's been like a string of these people that have been doing like GoFundMe type things, and they are like ultra super shady. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, you know this individual, so I think that would be less of a risk, but like, it's always very scary. Want me to tweet? Well, I'm assuming you know the person, right? So I would hope that it's legitimate. But yeah, I would say go ahead and I guess you can just tweet at me. That's fine. Oh, we're almost there. For those of you watching on YouTube, I'm assuming that you're watching this in like 10x speed. I can't imagine how silly I sound right now. But for those of you who are watching on a faster speed, I'm gonna talk like this for a little bit. I'm gonna really kind of confuse you because if I talk like this for a little bit longer, then you're gonna think, wow, this really got really messed up. Just for you watching on YouTube. Just the right stuff, mate. Did none of the mods really have any stories? Question mark? Didn't hear a difference. Ouch. Anyone in chat here? Oh, can you send me to on Discord? Wait, 3 in Discord. Say what? I didn't see any. What? Where? I didn't see any stories on Discord. Where? I don't see it. Really? One of the stories that already linked me is called, it says, Stories for Kids, The Atrocious Fairy Tale. I think I have to. I think I just got clickbaited by... Ah! Wait, I'm trying to figure out children's story. Fudge. All right. For those of you who, of course, are wondering what's going to happen here, I'm going to now attempt to read a story. And should be pretty good, so we'll see. The Atrocious Fairy Tale by Daniel Errico. I must warn you, this book is atrocious. The cover has mud all over it, and one of the pages has sprung a leak. Even some of the order are in the wrong words. It is the worst of the worst. So don't say I didn't warn you. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Our story begins with an atrocious king. None of his laws ever made any sense. Tuesday, he laughed. There is no such day, and I'll hear no more of it as long as I am king. From that day on in the kingdom, Monday was followed by second Monday or first Wednesday. His daughter was an atrocious princess. She was not fancy and polite like most princesses, despite the princess lessons she took each day. She never brushed her hair, she smelled of month-old bananas, and she was very devious. She even set traps throughout the story. Illustrations throughout the story will indicate the princess's traps. I don't have any pictures, but how am I supposed to convey pictures? Alright, whenever I say picture, just imagine a picture, alright? Use your imagination. Power of creativity and the imagination sparks joy or something, I don't know. Token making, I don't know. One day the princess went missing. In her place was a note that read, I've taken the princess. You me catch never will. After reading the note twice to understand it, the king commanded the greatest hero in the land to find his daughter. The greatest hero in the land happened to be an atrocious hero. He was often too frightened to leave his home. Hey, same! And he was also scared by butterflies. However, he had once defeated 2 caterpillars and a moth in a single battle, and this made him the greatest of all the heroes in the land. I mean, you know, I've seen some weird stuff in Isekai. I mean, you know, it's possible. I could definitely understand. You know, some RPGs kind of have like some really scary critters, you know? Can't really fault the dude. The hero rode to the castle of the meanest villain in the kingdom. Villain. I English as well. In the kingdom. But the villain, too, was atrocious. He brought flowers to old ladies whenever he could. And out of the kindness of his heart, he once built a house for someone who needed it. Brackets, the hero. The hero stormed the gate and charged into the dungeon of the villain's castle. Surrender the princess, he yelled while shaking in his armor. I don't have the princess, said the villain. I use the dungeon to make cookies. But watch your step, because there's a leak down here. An example of a princess trap with words floating in water. So, picture. I should have said picture first. Darn it, I'm doing a horrible job of this. The hero was more confused than usual. If you didn't take the princess, then who did? Asked the hero. We should go ask the dragon. We should go ask the dragon what he thinks. Sorry, English is hard sometimes. Mind you, this was an atrocious dragon. He was known for being tidy and wise, not fierce and ferocious like dragons are supposed to be. He brushed his teeth every night, and when he breathed, there was no fire, just minty freshness. The dragon was very upset when they found him. Someone's stolen my gold, and they left this note in its place, he cried. It read, your gold is with the princess. Mine now, is it? This is odd, said the hero. Very odd, said the villain. Said the dragon, who always flossed his teeth when he was upset. Get out of here, fire. Perhaps the queen knows something. The queen was running around the castle when they arrived. She, actually, was not so atrocious, for it was she who hired the royal scribe who wrote this very book. Oh wait, hold on. I need to, let me see. Hold on. Maybe I can ask for it. Can I have a guest appearance? Ah! Fire! Okay, hold on. We're good. I'm a professional Minecrafter. How dare you? All right, where was I? All right, we're gonna see. Hold on. Give me a minute. We're just gonna take a moment. So, let's just take a second here and just wait. Just wait a minute. I'm gonna wait to see if Momo gets back to me. Poke. How are you guys enjoying the story so far, though? We're like at the halfway point, I think. How far are we in the story? Actually, we're near the end. What are you guys thinking so far? Oh no. How did this even happen? Okay. Bad story, no world breaker Hulk. Sing a song. This is not like a talent show or something. Come on, guys. Good grief. Imagine bleeding out as a blaze. Like, what do you bleed? Lava? I tell you. Back in my day, blazes were vicious. They used to be crazy. It's great. Continue. Yeah, but hold on. We're gonna see real quick. Poke. Ah! I said poke. I got poked by a blaze. What? Get out of here. Quickly, I need your help. I'm recording.
What?
I need you to read this line. We're reading a storybook together.
I didn't offer to do this.
Well, too bad. You're a queen. Get into character.
Where is it?
This part. You know what? Tell you what. Why don't you narrate the rest of this? And okay, fine.
I didn't sign up for this.
Sometimes
Okay, go.
it's your line.
Start at mine?
Okay, fine. I'll lead you in, okay? Okay. The queen was running around the castle when they arrived. She, actually, was not so atrocious, for it was she who hired the royal scribe who wrote this very book.
My treasures are missing.
She cried.
My books and jewels and my fine silk. Someone has taken them and left this atrocious note.
It read,
Your treasure is mine. Do not trying to bother find it.
Whoever has stolen your treasure has the princess, said the hero. Here are some flowers, said the villain. Look, said the dragon. There are footprints of dirt on the floor. They followed the footprints all the way up to the tallest tower in the tallest part of the castle. When they looked inside, they found all the gold, books, jewels, and silk covered in dirt. And sitting on a throne on top of the pile was the princess.
Why did you steal these things and make us look for you?
Asked the queen. You can also be the princess too.
I want to go to my writing lessons.
Visco girl princess,
Who needs writing? You do.
said the queen. The villain, knight, and dragon all nodded in agreement. The queen made the princess return what she had stolen and apologize.
Okay, goodbye.
From that day on, thank you. The king made the princess go on her lessons 6 days a week. Wow, yikes, dude. It took the dragon hours to brush. Wait, hold on. I skipped. Hold on. Redo. Rewind. From that day on, the king made the princess go on her lesson. Fudge! Let me try again. From that day on, the king made the princess go to her lessons 6 days a week. She was an atrocious student when they began, but she got better each day. It took the dragon hours to brush all the dirt off his coins. The villain developed a taste for soggy cookies, and he baked them all the time. Oh, he is a villain. The hero decided it was finally time to battle a butterfly, and he lost. As for the queen, she insisted that the entire atrocious tale be written inside of one of her muddy books. I warned you this book was atrocious, and now it is over. Perhaps one day you could write a better one. So how do you all feel about this story? Ten out of 10, Nobel Prize worthy. Nice. Sing us a song. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yo, narrating stories is tough. I usually botch it way more often than that. And this, I had room for improvement. Ah! Death! Alright. I just like the story. No Marvel / DC cast, but good narrator. Oh, man. Just saw someone give me this. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to understand, but I liked your voice. It was atrocious. What's the world quest? The world quest is to get Eyes of Ender. We're an hour and 18 minutes in. Oh my word! All those blazes. Oh wow! Look, we've actually gathered ourselves a pretty. Uh-oh. We've gotten ourselves a pretty healthy amount of blaze rods over here. Wait. Huh. Don't spawn behind me. That'd be a rude thing to do. Ah! Okay. Drop that down. Wait, how many are we at now? So we are at a little, so we're like, what, 12? Yikes. 12, and we've been at this for an hour. Ooh. 6,000, man. Yikes. It's looking grim. It's looking grim, chat. And away with you, little fire. We do have looting on our sword. We have looting 3, as a matter of fact. We have looting on both our swords, actually. And just like... Ow. Away with you, denizens of evil. No, the 37 stacks is also accounting for the fact that each one yields us 2 blaze powder. So it's 3,000 rods is what we need. It will take 3.5 hours. Oh, that sounds awful. So someone just asked in chat, what's the plan for the ender pearls for those of you who are kind of like spacing in and out? Pearls we can get from one of 2 ways. We can do it from villagers, which is always a possibility. We can also do it via Enderman, which probably do Enderman. I mean, just to mix things up a little bit. I know it's not really a whole lot of point, but, you know, just to kind of spice things up, you know? Why don't you do a little war swords? Doesn't work. Can't slice and dice, man. Just a thought, Choco, but perhaps it wasn't meant to be done solo. But I want the money, darn it! Oh, man. So whenever we're just about to hit the 2-hour mark, we'll go like an hour and, I don't know, 50 minutes or something like that into the episode. And then we'll go over to the end dimension, and I just want to smack an Enderman. I do also want to see, like, if I want to see if I can one-shot him, basically, is what I want. Oh, you know what oh, no, I shouldn't do that. I was like, there is actually a way for us to farm this a little more efficiently. But then I thought, nah, I bet the admins would appreciate that. Oh, baby. Another stack in the way. Just to avoid dupe glitch. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a thing. Doesn't sound suspicioso whatsoever-oso. I want to know how they hit me. Sometimes I feel like I was nowhere near their shot. They hit me either way. Pretty mean, pretty toxic. How much money does a single Eye of Ender give? Well, so there was some chat about it, right? So Vic was asking, and then they were kind of like spitballing ideas. I still don't know why he contributed it today. That seems kind of nuts, but... we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening with the whole thing. I have high hopes. I have beautifully high hopes that we're going to be able to get some bank off this. Because I would like to have some stockpiles of cash, you know? I think what we're going to do is we're going to take our winnings, we're going to go to the fancy pants, and we're going to see what happens. I have no idea how Petey's going to sustain his money. That is an actual, like, legitimate question I have. He has 20K to his name. What happens when someone rolls in there and drops a 10K on the double? He's going to pay out his entire life savings? See you later, buddy. I'm the only one on the server? Pog? I'm alone. There's no one here beside me. My friends have all gone. There's no one to grind with me. But you gotta grind blazes. What do you guys think of my beautiful singing? Could I do America's Got Talent? Do I have talent? I have feelings. Ow. No! One of them lived. Wow, look at Vic killing it in the money game. Look at Mitch. Good lord. Surrounded by all these rich people out here. Char, that 35K life. Pog. Ooh, hey, hey. Psst, you're dead. Oh man, you know what would be really cool is if the final perk of the actual skill tree for Assailant was they get double drops. That would be lit. That would be nuts. Also super broken. Also, was thinking about whether or not we should make a scoot farm. Not gonna lie, was kind of contemplating whether or not a scoot farm would be in order here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. 'Cause we do need some ways to make some money, you know. Would be good. Also, we don't have a slime farm yet, so it's just kind of a big unfortunate. Spawn. Mufasa. Come on, spawn, darn it. Hey, I didn't mean on me. Rude. Ooh, we got another 2 stacks. Ooh. Boop, 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 ba da doop. I said a boop, 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 a did doop. Boop, boop. Let's see here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wait, no. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. I'm wondering. So 37 was the number we're going for, right? I would love to end today's episode. Whoops. I'd love to end today's episode with at least halfway there on the Ender, or not the Ender Pearls, lol. I swear I know what I'm doing. So, I would need to hit there, right? Technically, I should go 1 pass. I should be ending here for 19, and we'd be in pretty good shape. Oh wait, the number is 47? What? How did I forget that? Yikes! We're not even close! I need to hit 24? I have to end over here! What the fudge? Okay, Blazes, we're gonna have to step up our game here, man. Alright? Whatever you got going on with your drops, you gotta up your game here, alright? You drop 4 at a time and you're all constantly spawning, just make it an endless swarm. I'd appreciate that, because right now we are behind schedule, my dudes. We don't have this kind of time. Come on. Spawn for me, my little blaze friend. It's dark. It's dark. Spawn. Let me see. While we're doing this, actually, I might as well learn a little bit more about spawners, huh? So how does spawning logic work? So I don't actually know. Spawners spawn mob in a 9x9x3 area around when the player is within 16 blocks. Suitable spawning locations for the block's mob type are provided in the area. The spawner attempts to spawn 4 mobs around it and then wait 10 to 40 seconds before spawning more. When obtained I don't know, that doesn't really matter to us. Blah, blah, blah. In peaceful difficulty, spawners will still appear and work. Blah, 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 blah. Spawners cannot be moved by pistons. Big sad. Can I put in a boat? Spawner activates when a player comes within a spherical radius of 16 blocks from the center point of the block, i.e. 15.5 from the block itself. While the block is active, it spawns mobs in the 8x3x8 volume, 8 wide, 8 long, and 3 high, center of the center block, effectively meaning the mobs spawn in a 9x9 horizontal area, or 3.5 horizontal for the spawner. While mobs are spawned in fractional X and Z coordinates, i.e. not aligned with the blocks, they are spawned at an integer Y coordinate. Horizontally, a mob can spawn... I lost my place. Can spawn at its center point. Horizontally, a mob can spawn with its center point anywhere within the 8x8 range, but vertically, mobs spawn with their legs at either the same level as the spawner block, one above or one block below. For some types of mobs to spawn in the outer planes of the spawning lines and plane can be okay, so maybe if I had like done it down a little bit, that would have been fine. Seems to me like... So I guess, you know, the rule would still be the true thing is like if I were to dig down one more layer, right? It would look at that and go, it's gonna check that spot a little bit faster. But it's, again, I think we're talking about an efficiency thing where it's not high enough for us to really care too much. Let's see here. Okay. Building and bloom, blah, blah, blah. So it looks like there's not really a bunch that can be done. Yeah, I could just theoretically Yeah, it looks like it's I don't really have anything to gain from it, really. Looks like we're just gonna keep on going on with what we got going on. Like, I could dig it out, but it doesn't look like it's gonna give me that much of an effective boost. Unfortunate. No, I think we'll be a-okay here. We'll just keep on keeping on with this. Let's see, how are we doing on time? We are at, ooh, hot dog. We just passed an hour and a half. Yikes. We out here grinding. We out here grinding blaze rods. We out here grinding. This is such a weird world quest. Why couldn't it have been iron, Pog? Could you imagine? Ow! Jerks. I think they already did iron, though. If it was Iron Man, oh, dude, let me at him. Let me at him and I'll splat him. Come on. Spawn for me, Blazy. Oh, that worked. You just have to sing an operatic voice that's really cringy. Spawn for me, Blazy. Nope, they're on to me. They're on to me, chat. It's unfortunate, but such is life. I suppose I'd be standing in here, though. There's, like, no chance of them, like, LOL spawning on me, so I can just, like, pop out, kill, come back to my little cubby hole, and so on and so forth. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Should be good. Should be good. Hello? There we are. Of course. I'm on fire. Let's see how MC Top is doing. Hey, we're number 3. Let's go. MC rank? We're number 2 in woodcutting. Wow, we're not number 1 in anything. Big sad. I'm number 3 on swords? Really? Who's got me beat on swords? Insufficient for missions? What do you mean? / MC top swords. Yikes! Brawl's ahead of us by 1? Yikers, dude! You know what? There we go. Just terminate all those blazes. Let me think. Let's go for 50%, yeah? I think it's reasonable to say that we're not going to be hitting this today. But Starry, or Starlo? I'm not sure if I said your name right, but thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoy all the emotes and all the cool stuff. The spawners don't give MCMO experience. I completely forgot. So yeah, this will end up having to be the first half of the whole process, but let's aim for getting at least 50% of the whole quest. I think that'd be pretty lit. So let's go ahead and say that. What? So 47 was the total that I needed, right? I was like 46 and change. So 24. So we need 2 2/3 rows of stacks. That's not too horrible. We're almost in the second row. The thing is, I have to reach all the way over there, which is pretty far. I didn't say anything about the darkness impacting it, so I'm just gonna leave this open. It's not really a point in having that dark. Okay, hog, and out they go. Yeah, we'll go a little over. It'll end up being that we take a little bit more over. So let's say that if we're, again, the 47 number is already rounded up a little bit, but we'll go to 24 stacks. 24 stacks should be a little bit over 50%. So we'll get the lion's share of that. That should be pretty good. We'll also be leaving a little bit of room for other people to get in on this action. We're at hour 37 and a half minutes. We're running out of time. Come on, Blaze Rod. Oh no. I want a Q-tip in my ear. What do I do? Okay, guys, I'm gonna get a Q-tip. Don't let me die, Chad. Oh, I'm on fire! Okay, hold on. We're good? We're good. I forget how OP protection is. All right, get out of here. Nonsense. Whew. All right. And then we'll eventually... Wow, I didn't get like any blaze rods out of that set. Good grief, that was a lot of them too. All right, we wait for a spawn, and I Q-tip my ear. TMI? Probably. But you know what? It's important. I think it's actually considered to be bad for you to do this, but you know what? Sometimes a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Also feels incredibly good. I'm actually kind of excited about this border expansion. So the big consequence of this, right, is that once we have the border expanded, there is another fortress that I really want to take a look at. Because the problem with this fortress is that it's actually encased, right? It goes through that, which is butts. But it is possible with the new one. I think it's a freestanding fortress, which means that we have a potential chance of actually being able to make it into a Wither Skeleton Farm, which sounds pretty lit, to be honest. Whew. Oh yes, actually that's very true. Okay, so here's what the plan will be. Chat's bringing up some good points. I'm sorry, for those of you watching on YouTube, you're probably like, what the heck is happening right now? But someone brought up a good point. When the world border expands, I do want to look for an ocean monument. I want large amount of sponge. I think we know where our sponge is. But the sponge will be useful, and also that's probably the rarest resource in the game at the moment. So I would like to go ahead and gather some more of those up. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening with all that. Come on, spawn for me. You spin my blaze right around, right around. We aren't debating. Man, these guys are dropping like nothing. Come on, Blazes. Could you please go ahead and not be terrible? Come on. Show up, show up, show up. Imagine if it went into the fire. Did I actually cry? Ooh, that was a quick spawn. More of that, please. Alright, let's see here. Two. Alright, we'll have to see. Hey, 34 blaze rods, I love him. Come on, blazes, do the blazer motion with me. Man, sometimes it takes a while. And you only spawn one. Why are you this way? Why are you the way that you are? Hour 42, we're losing time! I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. We're not even come close. I know we're not gonna make it. We're so far away. There's no way. I have no idea how people thought we're going to be able to get this many. Like, chances are, this isn't even going to be done after, like, I don't know, this might be a week-long quest. Depends. Depends on how many people decide to show up. But blaze rods are not easy to find. Come on, dude. Hour 43 minutes. I'm getting very concerned. Come on. Very nice. All right, come on. Spawn for me. We're about to hit level 100 again. Rip. Despite my best efforts, we can't seem to run down our experience enough. One day we'll go back to being level 0. I just have to splat myself. $59. Ugh. Oh, nice. I love when you stretch and you hear those very satisfying cracks. Oof. 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 Come on. Come on. Spawn. Spawn for me. I have like 5 minutes left, my dude. Spawn for me. Come on. We don't got all day. Got 5 minutes. Out of here. Really? Spawn one. Well, we got a stack. Bruh. I think we're gonna go for one more stack and then we're gonna have to call it there. We're gonna have to sell for 18 stacks for right now. You hate to see it, chat. You hate to see it. I'd love to not hit the fail button. What? They're live? Give me that extra stack, my dude. Here, tell you what. We're gonna seal this bad boy up for a moment. I'm just gonna put myself in a corner here. All right, I'm gonna be right back and get something to drink real quick, and then we'll let them spawn. make a very bad decision. A horrible bad decision. But I'm curious. As part... Oh, I don't have my face cam on, but... I'm gonna try the Wild Cherry Fanta. This can pretty much only go one way, which is not very well, honestly. But we'll try it. It's always worth a try. Wait for the spawn. Come on. Come on. Spawn for me. I want to open this Fanta up. Boom, boom. Oh, struggles of life. All right. Open up this bad boy. Ooh. The cap feels different. Oh, it smells great. Okay. If you're ever thinking about buying Wild Cherry Fanta, it tastes alarmingly like cough syrup. That's weird. It's okay though. Tastes all right. Kind of reminds me of those things that you suck on whenever you're like throat sore. Has a weird aftertaste too. It's not bad. It's not great. Oh, we're not gonna make it, I don't think. I don't think we're gonna make it, chat. We have 2 minutes basically to get 31 blaze rods. Come on. Please, please. Don't hate me like this. Pineapple Fanta's best Fanta. What? There's a pineapple Fanta? What in the world? That was like orange and grape. What is all this? Really? Oh, and also for those of you who managed to stick it out this long, I've started making prototyping stuff in my single player world for the Underbelly. We are set for the blueprint of the first level just about. I have one, well, it's not really a small part, but we have something that we have to do on that still, but we're effectively there. But we have the footprints and everything kind of figured out and stuff, so pretty cool. But we shall see. 51, ooh. Got a minute, I got a minute. Be my hero game, come on. You could theoretically make this. It is possible that we can get there with 1 minute left. Come on. 1 minute as of right now, come on, 1 minute. You got 13 more to go, come on. Give me 4 blazes that all drop like 3, 4 apiece. Come on, okay? All right, 3 blazes, I'll take them. 55, all right, respectable, respectable. Come on, baby. 40 seconds left, come on. 2, 3, 4. Nice number, nice number. 59. Pog? Pog? We're about to be 20 seconds on. Come on. We did it! Wow, no way. They just turned up like nuts right there. What in the world? Question mark. Why are these ones so generous? We have one more wave that we can do. Perfect. Thank you. Dude, I'm kind of wondering if I should stay here. I mean, I can't, but like, my dude, that's pretty legit. They like started really coming out to play. All right, so let's see here. So we got ourselves two yikers. Let's just go ahead and seal you up. All right, so we got ourselves an okay amount of blaze rods. Not really amazing or anything like that, but it's a pretty decent amount. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go / home. I will come back here with a shulker box so I can actually bring them all back. But we'll have to go home first. I forgot I don't have an elytra on. Big sad. Right. And then. Yerp. Yes, I have a trident. Yes, I know. It's dumb that I didn't use a trident. Alright, well, either way, feels pretty okay, man. So, if you were sitting on a blaze spawner, and let's assume that even though I do have terrible luck, let's assume that we're in the right ballpark here. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal grind, my dudes. I'm not gonna lie. But, pretty good. For a one-man show, not too bad. Why am I trying to slash home from here? Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go back, gather up the blaze rods, and then after we get the blaze rods, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to the end. I'm gonna go slap an Enderman right upside the head and go see what that's all about. And then we're gonna see like roughly what the exchange looks like how often. Because the Enderman will be spawning constantly, I'll be slaying out hopefully, and it should be pretty straightforward. So we'll kind of see what ends up happening with the whole thing. There it is. Wait. I think we're on the right one? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do my weird little dolphin jumping nonsense. I don't know if this actually helps you move faster. I feel like it does, but it could just be that I'm used to Destiny being broken and me thinking I'm a Titan. Go! Also, Pog, I just noticed there's another quartz in that ceiling. Alright. So we're just gonna move all this for just a moment. Get them all moved. Blaze rod those boys up. Break that. Reabsorb these into my soul. Organize. PogChamp. Slash home. Actually, let's slash home end. Let's go straight there. And hop into the end. Oh, so I already made like a little thing for this. You don't seem to be stacking. Psst, aren't you angry? Oh, was there supposed to be an endermite in there? So I thought those were leaves, maybe. Oh, okay. That wasn't so bad. How did you drop? What did you drop? You dropped 3 pearls? Okay, 3's not bad at all, actually. 3's pretty good. Hey, idiots. Come on. I need you all to get aggroed. Oh, okay, I see the problem here. Why is it doing, like, random damage? What? Am I crazy? Did you guys see how much damage just popped out of him? But then it was like, nah. It's just a meme, dude. What? Am I missing something? I don't think the double damage is working here. I am extremely confused. I don't remember what the Enderman's health is actually like. I don't know if like the health, like that's like an accurate health pool. How odd. On the upside, my swords is going up. I don't understand. The damage doesn't seem consistent. Why does it look like the first hit is, like, the hearts that are pouring out of them looks phenomenally high. And then it looks like nothing's happening. How odd. Yeah, so if we did want to farm Enderman, it would be worth my time to make them a little kind of farm thing. I think this actually, with a farm, this should be better than a villager thing. So maybe we will. That's a potential thing. We'll come back to this. This might be something I have to work on later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, we're back here. Very cool. And yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape then. All right, so we got ourselves a shulky with 2 rows of blaze rods. Should be fine. I can't imagine that we're gonna have like a huge outpouring of blaze powder, so I'm just gonna assume that we don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna stress about turning them in or anything. All the one I have entered rule them all. And I'm gonna actually take these resources that I have floating around in here and get rid of them. We'll be taking another shulky actually. We're gonna need a lot of shulkies for ender pearls actually, so we'll start off for the time being with 1. I'll start gathering them up. Should be worthwhile to do so. All right, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and continue this next time. Maybe, I don't think the blazes will be any different. So blazes will be a different thing entirely, but outside of the blazes, we're probably looking at maybe making an Enderman farm. I'll have to look into it and think about how I want to make that work. Blazes again, if I could raise the efficiency of the spawning, maybe there's an argument to be made there. Like, it'd have to be pretty nice, but I think we're gonna be pretty okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll plan to do this, and after we get all this done, hopefully by then I'll have finished the prototyping and everything for the underbelly, and we'll have some of those systems start booting up and rocking and rolling as well. So yeah, some stuff to look forward to. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you would like to go ahead and be notified about the content, go ahead and hit that notification bell. Oh, I want to make this a thing, by the way. So if you would like to go ahead and do the outro where you say ciao for now, go ahead and hop into the Discord. If one of the mods would be so kind as to vet the person, make sure that their mic is all good and everything is fine, then we can move you into the channel, and then we can go ahead and have you do the outro. I'd like to start doing that. That way we can have like people from the community kind of popping in. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So anyways, let's see. So today was grinding for ender pearl, or not ender pearls, blaze powder, and let's see. Blaze powder. Next time will probably be a little bit more blaze powder and ender pearls. Maybe we should see if Kenny wants to go halvesies on this, because like there's not like a special method to the madness, you know. It's like you just sit there and grind blaze rods for a while. So maybe we'll reach out to Kenny and see if he wants to go halvesies on this. But yeah, let's see if 47 was the key to it, right? So yeah, even halfway we weren't quite there, but we'll have to figure it out. But anyways, let me see if, whoops, it would be helpful if I was not an idiot. All right, so let me go ahead, and if the mods, and so yeah, today this ender stuff, probably tomorrow, and underbelly will be whenever we sort all this stuff out, and if there's nothing crazy going on, because we're not in a rush to get the underbelly up and running. Like, it's not a huge thing. But anyways, let me see here. Let me get all this squared away. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, cool. Mods, if you would like to drop it in the mod chat, I guess. Just let me know if they're good. And let me see. Do we have someone who can do the outro with me? Question mark. We're waiting. Also, let me know if you guys like this idea, like having someone help me with the outro and saying ciao for now. Looks like Soul's good. All right, works for me. Okay, so I'm gonna pull you in. Hello, hello. Whoop, just kidding. I don't have the right mic on here. Hold on. All right, cool.
No.
Hey, what's up? All right, so as always, and most importantly, have a wonderful, or take care of yourselves, have a wonderful, safe day, and until next time,
Ciao for now.
take it easy, guys. And that was Soul, by the way. I don't know what your tag is, but that was Soul.
Yeah, I'm B-Spot.
Oh, okay, there you go, B-Spot. All right, take care, everybody.